Welcome back. As artificial intelligence becomes increasingly common in classrooms, many parents and educators are asking an important question. Are students relying too much on technology? So joining us this morning is Kara Davis, a recently high school senior graduate, self-published author, whose new book, The Point of Pursuit, explores the impact technology can have on our lives. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first off, just talk to us about your book. What is this about?
It is about, there's a huge company that runs the entire world. People communicate through visors. They don't even talk to each other, how we're doing now. And my young protagonist, Maverick, finds out dark truths about this huge company, and he works to take it down and bring life back to how it used to be, which is like what we live now.
Wow.
So too much tech, and he's it's taking a step back.
Yeah, so you started writing this book in the 8th grade, which is wild to me. What made you want to start writing this kind of book in the first place, especially at the 8th grade? I don't even think your brain's fully developed. That's wild.
I know. I grew up watching a lot of sci-fi dystopian movies, so I kind of hitchhiked off of that. I never really thought that I would write a book. It just started as a little short story, and then I'm like, I can actually kind of go somewhere with this. So I kind of hitchhiked off there and published it 4 years later.
Wow, so it took you that whole time to write it.
It was off and on.
Right.
I took long breaks.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I could never write a book even if you gave me 20 years. So what shocked you the most really about sitting down to write and publish a book, especially being in high school and probably being very busy? What about this whole process really surprised you?
It was finally being done with it and having people talk about it and talk to me about it was such a surreal, this is not real moment. That was probably the funnest. I mean, writing it too was such a joy, but finally hearing people talk about it and bring up certain moments and actions that happened, and I'm like, you're talking about what's been spinning in my mind for years.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, that was just crazy.
That's so cool. What message do you want people to get out of this book when they're done reading it? Or what have you heard from people who have read it?
My direction was, too much tech is bad. And modern day, we have AI and all this tech and one-on-one computers and stuff. And then I've heard from other people, it's like, hey, this is really relevant to what's going on now. And I'm like, that's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I think what's really impressive. Obviously when you started writing in the 8th grade, AI wasn't around, which is wild.
Yeah.
So being in school, what has it been like for you with AI in your classmates? How is it being used? Because we were talking about it earlier. I wasn't as smart as you, and I would have I think it's very easy to probably use AI for everything when you're in high school. So what have you seen? How has it really impacted your education watching this develop?
It's so strange. Okay, I'm going to admit, I'm a huge nerd. I get giddy writing my essays and whatnot, but then I'll look around and then half my classmates are turning in 3 pages written by ChatGPT, and I'm like, guys, this is not good.
Yeah.
And then, but when it's so easy to use and it's I kind of get it, but I'm like, you're not using your brain.
Your brain at all.
You're not making original thoughts.
So do teachers now, we were talking about it because Lance has a friend who is a professor.
Okay.
And he said that there used to be something where you could see when ChatGPT wrote something or AI. So is that happening? Are teachers using that? Do you know? Because are kids getting in trouble?
Yeah, from what I've heard, I don't know how much. Yeah, kids are getting in trouble. But yeah. My English teachers I talk to, they're using AI checkers to see how much percentage of this essay is written by AI, and it's 50 to 70% is not one original thought. I'm like, ooh, that's kind of stings.
That's wild. So what do you think teachers need to do? What can they do?
I think schools in general, I think, should take a step back from all this technology, one-on-one Chromebooks. We need to go back to paper and pencil. Kids can form their own original thoughts and don't feel inclined to use an AI chatbot for every little thing ever.
Did your high school have cell phone ban?
We did.
Okay.
We did implement the cell phone ban, which that was a great start, and that's what I like. And kids would talk to each other more because they're not on our phones all the time.
Right.
So I like that, but then it's, okay, we're still writing and working on Chromebooks all the time. And it's okay, well, we're on our phones all the time at home. At school, we're on our Chromebooks all the time. We just need a place to not have tech around us all the time.
Yeah, I am so impressed by you. I feel like you're older than me. I feel like you're definitely more mature than Paul Cook over there, that's for sure. Your brain is way more developed than Paul's. Anything else you want to add? I guess final thought while we have 30 seconds. What's your push to get people? I know you can get your book on Amazon.
Yes.
Because I found it on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's your push to get people to read your book? What's your final message?
If you like The Giver or Ready Player One, The Hunger Games, this book is for you. Like little YA dystopian. Yep, it's a super fun read.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And your dad's here, and I just want to say bravo. Bravo to the people that raised you, because you're very impressive. You're going to go very far.
Thank you.
Remind everyone where you're going to college. We talked about it before, and what you're studying.
Maryville University to be a high school English teacher.
And you're going to be a great one. I want you to be my high school English teacher. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.